Hello. Britain is in shock right now as news unfolds about the arrest of a Metropolitan Police officer, a member of the Diplomatic Protection Squad, no less, with many years of service behind him. And he's suspected of the murder of a beautiful young woman who disappeared on her way home from visiting friends. But as this awful story reveals itself, one of the best talk show hosts on British radio, Julia Hartley Brewer, asked the dumbest question I should think it's possible to ask. She brought a retired Metropolitan Chief Superintendent to the microphone and asked him if he thought that this horrible case would undermine the public trust in the police. My goodness, that's just about the stupidest question anyone asked since Adam asked Eve if she'd invited any guests to supper that night. Given that anyone with half a brain would be able to work out that a huge organisation like a nationwide police force is bound to have some truly unpleasant people amongst their number, why would Hartley Brewer raise a question with an ex-copper about whether this case might upset people's trust in the police? People don't lose trust in an organisation from one glaring and outstandingly unusual incident. No, people lose trust when they hear about years of malpractice and stupidity. We've all lost trust in the police as news leaks out of their inertia, indeed, their active cooperation in the name of racial harmony in ignoring the plight of young working class girls being debauched by organised gangs of men from predominantly Pakistani Muslim backgrounds. A dereliction of duty that went so far as to actually arresting the fathers of these girls when they were trying to rescue them, or occasionally arresting the girls themselves when they were drugged and incapacitated, which gave these girls a police record for being found intoxicated and so made any evidence they might give later less believable. I understand, by the way, that this is still going on. That's according to Margaret Oliver, the police officer who had to leave Manchester Metropolitan Police in order to be able to make these revelations because her bosses told her to keep quiet. That's what destroyed our trust in the police. Well, that and the police taking it upon themselves to tell people to check their thinking for tweets. And there's the little issue of the police backing up heavies from the BBC turning up on pensioners' doorsteps about their TV licenses, accompanied by police who actually have no legal reason to be there. It's all a con. That's going to destroy your trust in the police, isn't it? And then, well, how about patrolling local parks to harass women with cups of coffee in their hands? Oh, by the way, putting a photo up here, they said that the coffee qualified as a picnic, just in case you're interested. And then flying drones over deserted hillsides to catch a walker with his dog. And finally, did you hear the one about a lake in Buxton, which the police decided might get visitors? So they tipped a load of black dye into the water. Yes, you heard me right. They dyed a lake black in order to discourage visitors. Some of you guys in America and possibly other parts of the world must be absolutely bursting with laughter by now. And then Julia Hartley Brewer manages to ask ex-Chief Superintendent Babu whether this single awful murder case is going to destroy trust in the police. As a matter of fact, it's only the thought that they were finally prepared to arrest one of their own that's making me think that perhaps they aren't all completely lost. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.